What is going on, YouTube? Verse John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this beautiful Top 5 Friday. And I'm so excited. We are halfway through the 80s, folks. We're doing the Top 5 songs of 1985. This was a fun year in music, and can't wait to get right into it. So let's do it. At number 5, Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds. Yes, man. I mean, come on. Just when that music hits and it's like, hey, 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 you know you're in for just one of the coolest and most fun pop rock songs of the decade. And it was used so well in The Breakfast Club. It's just, you can't think of that song without thinking of that film, especially the ending with Judd Nelson doing this thing and the credits roll. I mean, come on, man. Just an absolute classic song. I love too the rain keeps falling down, down. Just so many different cool parts of this song, not just the verse, not just the chorus, but everything. It is brilliant, and it's just at my number 5. So now at number 4, Shout by Tears for Fears from the album Songs from the Big Chair. Man, you know, I almost went with, there's at least 3 songs from this record that I almost thought about putting on my list, but I just picked one, the best one, and that is Shout. I mean, I just love this song. It's got such a different sound for that time when you think about it. Just the drums are huge, the synths are so cool, the bass especially just has such a huge sound, and then the guitar playing at the end of this thing when he wails into that guitar solo, it's like, oh yes, man. It sounds futuristic, but also like it came from the past at the same time, and it's just one that you want to raise your fists like Judd Nelson and sing along to. Shout, shout, let it all out. Oh man, I mean, come on. All these songs that are going to be on this list are just so fun to sing along to. 80s, baby. So now at number 3, Life Without You by Stevie Ray Vaughan off of his album Soul to Soul. The closing track on here, it is a ballad, but it is a beautiful one that he wrote for a friend of his that, you know, he lost too soon. And just the lyrics are beautiful and passionate. And then the guitar solo is just, so it's otherworldly, man. He's one of the greatest guitarists of all time. I actually prefer the live version of this. There's several of them out there, but I think on an extended version of his 89 album In Step, there's a great 10+ minute version where the guitar solo is extended, and at that time he was also kind of giving a little speech in his performance telling people essentially not to do drugs, and that his life had changed in such a profound way when he got sober, and so it was really a vehicle for that as well. So just for all those reasons, it's such a moving and beautiful piece of music that I probably should have ranked it higher, but there's just so many good songs in 85. So now at number 2, Take On Me by Aha. Yes, absolutely love this song. You know, years ago, I probably would have called this a guilty pleasure, but I don't even really believe in that term anymore. I think if you like something, you like it. And this is a song that tons of people like for good reason. It is not just a one-hit wonder that gets shelved off as like something to make fun of. This is a just beautiful pop rock song. It's really a masterpiece of music making. The range of the vocals on this guy when he hits that high note is incredible. And then the synthesizers were way ahead of their time. The things that they were doing, just that riff is amazing. And then there's other things going on in the background that you don't really hear on first listen, but the more you hear this song, I just love it. more and more every time I hear it. Never gets old. It's just upbeat, fun. I want to say teeth out. You can kind of dance to it like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And that's just at my number 2. So now at number 1, Overjoyed by Stevie Wonder. Oh man, what a song, what a ballad. Stevie, of course, one of my favorite artists of all time, and this is definitely in my top 3 favorite songs of his. It's just so beautiful. What I really would say his greatest ballad, one of the greatest ballads of all time. I mean, just when that music kicks in, it sounds like otherworldly, like he's somehow combined the sounds of nature in with the music, and then the lyrics are just fantastic. The way that he sings it with such earnestness, the notes that he hits at the end of this thing, and it just makes you feel pure joy. It's one of those romantic ballads that is not overly sappy. It is not depressing. It really lifts your spirits. In a way that only Stevie Wonder can do. And In Square Circle had some other great tracks on it as well, but this was a standout for sure in a standout year, obviously. So that's my top 5, guys. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? What would your top 5 be? And if you're so bold, leave me a top 10, because there were so many great songs, so many great videos. I failed to mention the video for Take On Me was just like way ahead of its time, where, people turning into cartoons and then back to normal. Just incredible, man. Things were really cool in the mid-'80s, I gotta say. As a kid growing up, I would have been 7 at this time, and it was just a magical time in music and in pop culture. So thank you guys for watching. We got top 5s every Friday, album reviews, top 100s, and so much more. Thank you for watching, and as always, Viva la vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.